10,000 gems to be precise, and 5,000 gems will be going to the losing clan. But let's dive into the unknown, as these clans have never come up against each other.
Pride is on the line. It is Goblin who is attacking first, Bash. He is actually one of the key base builders of Clash Champs, so he clearly knows how to put bases together, but also how to take them down.
Yeah, that's right. We're coming in with a queen.
Oh no, the healers, Bash! The healers have gone to the
Yetis, but they're coming back. I see exactly what you're talking about there. I was looking at the army composition, but the healers are coming back, but they're getting burned up by that Inferno Dragon right there. He already lost one healer. Can the Queen save the others? Oh, barely saves the others. All right, still enough healers on this Queen to get a little bit of damage dealt throughout as he's trying to set up for a nice hog portion. Oh my goodness, what an exciting start to this attack, Judo.
Scary start for Clash Champs, Bash, but he managed to keep his cool very well there, compose himself, protect the healers, and I don't think he is too upset at this point because the Queen can get into the Town Hall, set up pathing, and for a mass Hog Rider attack, having the Town Hall down means that the Grand Warden and the ability can be used across the top end of the base, where we see the Eagle Artillery and the Scatter Shot, which is more than likely where we will see the ability used.
And here we come with the Hogs starting in from that top side towards that Eagle Artillery. We also have that Royal Champion and Grand Warden follow them along. Man, I love that pirate skin. The Pirate Warden coming through here, and how appropriate with such a big prize pool on the line. Those Hogs are working through. Can he get through these defenses and through that Royal Champion, as his Royal Champion is stuck on the King? Here comes that Warden's Eternal Tome working through here, and the Hogs are going to go to that Scatter Shot up top, which was dealing mass amounts of damage. Judo, this attack's kind of spread off into two parts. That's not what you want from a Hog attack.
Oh, it went south super quick, Bash. The inside of the base with the multi and the Teslas popping was just too much for Goblin and his attack. It meant the Hog Riders couldn't decide which way they wanted to go. The Royal Champion wasn't able to help out, and Clash Champs will only be getting the 2 stars to start this one off. They were the winners of the ESL Benelux, which is the Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg championships, so they have bags of talent, but will they be able to take down the golden ticket winners of Nishang Dance?
Nishang Dance, one of the top clans in the game right now. They've been playing so hot in so many events that they enter. This is going to be an epic showdown, that's for sure. As you mentioned, these clans have never played before, so they likely haven't seen these bases from either team, and they might not even be familiar with what the other team likes to use. But Goblin's going to start us off here with this. Oh no, these teams are super competitive, Judo. They want to go for the gusto. There's so much on the line with 10,000 gems. You want to try to get those 3 stars. We're going to have GYY from Nishang Dance coming in. We got some lightning spells zapping down from the skies, and we're setting up for that nice Queen Charge hybrid right through the heart of this base.
GYY had a 50% hit rate in the previous qualifiers. That was 2 3 stars and 2 2 stars. Remember, Nishang Dance went all of the way through the tournament, not losing a single match. Will we see Existence do exactly that? The grand final between Existence and Indian Clashers will be coming up after this match, but GYY starts off very comfortably and obviously feels there's quite a few black bombs or potential of them to this area, Bash, as we see Coconut Loons just slowly coming into the base.
Yeah, as I mentioned in the previous war, whenever you do a Queen Charge, you are committing your army. So much of your army to that Queen Charge, and he uses the minion and the poison to get that Lava Hound and the Lava Pups down. He's going to use a Yeti and a Super Wall Breaker here on the top side to try to open this compartment up a little bit wider to get this Queen in here to get rid of the Town Hall and the Eagle Artillery. Can he cut her off and push her in? That's exactly what we're going to look for, but there's a lot of buildings that may breadcrumb her, take her up and around away from the Town Hall here.
Yes, exactly. It's a bit of a dicey move here by GYY. Has to use his rage spell, finally trying to get anything else in there to support the Queen, and I think he's looking to adapt here. We all know that in a single attack format, oh, the healers are taking major damage, Bash. This could be mega as the Scatter Shot sits and eyes up the healers. One strike would take them straight down, but the Eagle is locked onto them again. They are down and the Queen is vulnerable. Can he adapt here and at least drive up a high percentage 2-star?
He's going to send it all right here at the Town Hall. All the miners coming right in here to make sure that that Town Hall goes down early, and then going to delay the hogs. Remember, the miners are going to burrow underground, so they're not going to take too much damage from that Town Hall. However, he did pop that Grand Warden's Eternal Tome really early, but these hogs and miners are going to have to face through a lot of defenses here. So we got 4 bows firing all throughout the base, along with 2 single target Infernos and that Queen, and all the splash damage on the back of the base. Look at this, Judo. We had 4 Wizard Towers and a multi-target Inferno. This is going to be a rough finish, but those hogs and miners are doing their best to finish this one off.
I don't know if you've seen, Bash, but there were skeleton traps all over the inside of the base to stall the miners. I think Clash Champs had built this base for a hybrid attack, but the fact that the Hog Riders were delayed meant that they were able to get a little bit extra damage, but the defense will be there for Clash Champs. They will fall behind on the percentage very slightly, but opening up this matchup, it is certainly neck and neck, which is exactly what we knew would happen. The minion will not have time to finish off the cannon, so Nishang Dance take the slight lead here, Banks.
Well, Bash,
that's right. You want to really, when you're given an opportunity like this, you want to show up and put on your best performance. And we're going to have SSG Divinity coming in here with a Yeti Smash here. More of a traditional Yeti Smash, having 7 Yetis, 8 bowlers, no lightning spells. We do have 2 jumps to get through the base using this Warden Walk to set up the funnel, but this is a little bit risky. Perhaps going to try to get this Warden to get out this single target Inferno. We'll have to likely commit a Rage spell and perhaps even a freeze to do just that, Judo.
Yes, sometimes we do see multiple spells used in order to help the Grand Warden through the single target Inferno, obviously just because of how the single works. Now that can be of benefit, particularly if you can get the funnel set up, and with a Yeti Smash attack, taking out this right-hand side and moving the Yetis presumably straight to the Town Hall would be a good play. He nearly got the single without the freeze, but he plays it safe, takes it down, and momentarily we should be seeing the Yetis coming in, but I'm worried there's no funnel set up to the left-hand side yet, Bash.
Speaking of the funnel on the left-hand side, we have these the siege barracks right there coming in with the P.E.K.K.A. and Wizards. That's going to help take out some of these trash buildings, but you're right, there's not a lot of funneling up there, as that one compartment with the single and everything can pull everything aside, but he's going to full send it in here anyways. We've got 2 jumps, and perhaps that was part of the plan all along, push everything towards that top side, but we got Headhunters coming out with that Lava Hound. Can he make the push through the Town Hall as it activates? It's going to deal mass amounts of damage to the troops. Oh my goodness, you don't want to lose your army here.
Oh, all of the troops splitting around the wall just meant that he didn't have much DPS. I would have loved to have seen the King used with his ability to force that bottom section, drive the Yetis and Bowlers through. He manages to get through the Town Hall, Bash, but I don't think he has much force now moving into the base. I can't see many Yetis and Bowlers left in the center. Now, the savior here could be the Archer Queen's ability and the Royal Champion's ability. We do have a single target Inferno, which fortunately the Royal Champion's ability hits. He has to get that single target Inferno down if he has any chance of getting this.
The Queen is working through. She pops her ability. The Royal Champion goes down there. Oh my goodness, she could not quite get through. An interesting choice to use 2 jumps rather than 4 quakes right there. 4 quakes would have opened that all up, plus dealt some damage, but using the 2 jumps to get through the back end of the base, this one is gonna fall flat as the Warden is all by his lonesome right here. Healers try to keep him up. This attack looking like it's going to end the way it started, with a Warden Walk in the middle of this base. We got archers around trying to clean up as much percentage. We do have a few cleanup troops still left with archers, a couple goblins, and a balloon. We'll have to see where these come in and see what the percentage points will be here, but definitely a sidestep here from Divinity. Not what he was looking for.
Yes, his favorite attack strategy is the hybrid, so obviously he felt there was a certain weakness to this base with the Yetis, but it doesn't pay off for him. It is another 2-star for Clash Champs, and it's not what they need. They give Nishang...
Don't want that Warden's ability popping out early, so maybe a little bit of a bad timing there on his part, but let's see if Li Feng here from Nishang Dance can capitalize. As you mentioned, 1 triple can put this one in a commanding spot, as we have the one and only Super Witches. This attack is so beautiful, but it always tends to come down to time. Can he start off fast enough and get through this base?
Well, it is super fun to watch, isn't it, Bash? The Super Witches tearing through the base. We have seen it to quite success this qualifier, but also to numerous time fails. Now, notice that we are only 30 seconds into the attack, and the Super Witches are already deployed. Now, if we cast our minds back to the previous Super Witch, the time fail earlier on in the stream, it was actually nigh on a minute before the Super Witches were deployed. So I'd like to think that Li Fang has a good opportunity here, Bash, as he powers into the base.
Those big boys gonna bash the town hall and get it down for the first dog, but no more jumps or earthquakes or any way to access the back end of this base. Gonna rely on the big boys, the Super Witches, to get through these walls on their own. One more rage spell still in hand, but here we go. The big boys actually going around that opening. They should have a pretty nice path through here. The queen's gonna get down that multi as long as she doesn't get in range of that single target inferno. Don't do it, queen. Don't step up too far. I can see, oh man, forces out the queen's ability, but she's gonna try to bust through the wall here with the Super Witches, which could end nicely.
Yeah, I'm very surprised, Bash, that we didn't see the jump spell in the center. Perhaps he could have used a wall wrecker to get through the initial walls and then use the jump spell for the Super Witches, because everything just seems to have stalled. But like you mentioned, they chug along nicely, and look at them at the side of the base. They are continuing to tank, and we haven't even deployed the Royal Champion. I think she could finish this one off, Bash, and lead Nishang Dance to the first 3-star of this war.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to point out. The Royal Champion coming in super light. She only has a few defenses. She's gonna have no problem handling this. Those Super Witches tore right through this base in a hurry. Didn't stand a chance. A clean 3-star. Time was never even a factor with 40 seconds left.
Well in a war, and you can turn it around and get the victory, then you are doing incredible. So let's see whether they can do just that, Bash. And they have Sander for the next attack.
Sander coming in here with a drag bat. Going to use the one lightning spell and earthquake to weaken up that Inferno right there. Remember,
nice.
If you drop a lightning spell on an Inferno while it's targeting, it'll actually reset that beam. So a great use to just delay that single, but it doesn't matter as the Royal Champion goes down here from that scatter shot. Going to use the king to help set that bottom funnel right here, and those dragons are going to fly in from the bottom portion of the base. Here comes the queen, and finally to help that king out, and he's got a great path right towards the town hall. He doesn't have to fight any sweeper. Let's see if this one can finish strong, because it's off to a great start. And remember, we have the bats on this one, Judo.
He's pushing through the base incredibly well. The Battle Blimp just about gets to the Town Hall with the Rage spell. I am surprised we have not seen the Grand Warden's ability earlier, Bash. I thought we might have seen it to protect the dragons, but nevertheless, the balloons get through the Town Hall. It goes down, and there's not a lot of splash left. He has 2 freeze spells with one of the Wizard Towers going down. He can tank the one at the top, and the bats can get this base as long as he deploys them correctly. They come to the Wizard Tower. I thought we might have seen them at the side of the base, but they are charging through, and as long as they can get through the next Wizard Tower, get the freeze timed perfectly, we could be looking at the responding 3 by Clash Champs.
This is exactly what they needed. Another freeze comes in. They gotta get this Wizard Tower down so that they can get to that single. Oh my goodness, the bats get obliterated. This may be close, as those dragons are gonna have to fight through the storage to get to that single target Inferno. I'm assuming they're gonna path up before they go to the single. Plenty of time here. No need to panic there, but with 4 dragons, the Warden may be the savior here, as he's going to have a little bit of distance and be behind those dragons. He's going to go ahead and throw in a couple archers, perhaps a little bit prematurely on that single. All right, let's see if he can get through here, Judo. This is going to be close. Those dragons look pretty healthy. I think with 3 of them being up, I think he should be able to get this.
I think he should be able to get this too, Bash. I think he was just testing whether the archers would go there. You see the minions tanking the single. Dragons take it down. Clash Champs have their 3-star to respond, and now it is exciting to see who will win this. Sander normally uses the Lava Loon bats as his favorite attack, but he shows us he can use any aerial assault.
Just enough to make sure that that one got through here. So we're gonna have Sue from Nishang Dance coming in with a drag attack of their own, but this one's gonna be a zap drag.
Sue, the leader of Nishang Dance, we do see the dragon attack again. Now, he was actually the lowest hitting player for their team throughout the qualifiers. Only a single 3-star he was able to achieve. So let's see if he can get this one, because if he doesn't, it might leave the door open for Clash Champs to come back and nick this. Now, with the dragons, we always talk about how important it is to set up a funnel for them to move through. So I really like a couple of balloons alongside a single dragon to the 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock area on the base bash. That now allows the dragons to move right on through the center, and the battle blimp will be deployed to move right down towards the town hall. I like the look of this attack.
He's got a great path. Those 2 scatter shots are going to deal massive amounts of damage to these dragons, though. And there's no protection. No, finally, rage comes in, and here comes that Warden's ability to protect the blimp. But the dragons, they took a ton of damage. We do have those heroes on the top side. We have a pack of drags down on the bottom side. Here comes the blimp getting to the town hall. Rage is up, and it gotta go down here with the balloons and dragons. 2 stars secured. Now, how much further can this get through? That Royal Champion looking to stay up. Oh, she goes down right as I point her out. Oh, I'm so sorry, Royal Champion. I jinxed your whole life right there. Dragons looking to finish strong here. There's only 1 air defense up and a few archer towers here.
1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. This is how fast the dragons are, but you have to be cost efficient and time efficient. Your army has to be strong enough to get through the base, and that is not the case here. Sometimes we see where the army doesn't get through the defenses, and other times we see where the army can get through the defenses, but time is the factor. Now, Sue managed to get through this base relatively quickly, but the air defense, the scatter shots was just too much for his dragons, and at the halfway point of this war, 3 attacks used by Nishang Dance and Clash Champs. We are relatively neck and neck, Bash.
Yeah, this one is back and forth. Nishang Dance should still have a pretty commanding lead on the percentage, but with Clash Champs triple, they gave themselves a shot here. All they need to do is get another high percentage attack or even another 3-star to get
attacks down per clan, so we've got 2 left. Anything can happen, Judo.
Anything can happen indeed. Clash Champs need to continue their momentum and put another 3-star on the board here. Let's see if Nizar is the man with the lightning spells into Lava Loon, taking his time, Bash, just letting the 30 seconds clock down as he makes sure he is going to be deploying his lightning spells in exactly the right spot.
And what he was doing there, Judah, was he's waiting for that queen to circle around so 7 lightning spells can drop down, take out the queen, take out the eagle artillery, take out the clan castle. That is massive value from 7 zaps, 7 lightning spells zapping down with the earthquake, getting the queen and the eagle and the clan castle. That's a great start to an attack. And this is an aerial assault, and we see those X-bows all set to ground here, so they will not target the balloons or lava hounds on this attack.
I think you have pointed out everything that he has taken into consideration. The fact that he was able to lightning the 3 buildings that require 7 spells, the Archer Queen being one of them counted, and the grounded Expos, means the Lava Loon should have a good job here. The hero dive moves into the base. He carves out the bottom area, and if he can get the scatter shot here, Bash, oh, he can't. But we should have the Stone Slammer to tank that relatively quick. I think he's in for a good shot here.
He's got a nice path at the town hall, but you got to go high risk here. You're going to go away from the town hall with those air sweepers pushing towards the town hall. You want to fly in behind those so that your balloons aren't going to get pushed back. This is a common style base where you have those air sweepers protecting the town hall, but gave up a lot of value here to the lightning spells. Let's see if he can get through here with the lava loons. And we have the battle blimp coming in as well, looking to secure the town hall. But the blimp does not look like it's going to be protected by the Warden's Eternal Tome here.
Yes, I am very surprised that he decided to swap from the Stone Slammer, which does damage as a big balloon almost, to the Battle Blimp. Maybe he thought that pathing for the Lava Loon was better, but in the end, the balloons have crashed into the ground, and with the back-end scatter shot, I don't think he can get this one. Maybe he presumed the Queen would get the scatter shot. Balloons are spinning around in the tornado trap. We are only at 60%, Bash. This is not the attack that Clash Champs needed, and it means Nishang Dance can again move their lead even further.
Yeah, that Warden ability seemed like it came in really late there, maybe trying to protect the dragon and the balloons on the Town Hall. But by that point, there was so much damage being dealt that it took a massive blow to his army. He still should be able to get up close to 80% with the remaining minions on the top side and that Warden targeting the bow right there. But man, that one just faltered towards the center of the base. That minion's gonna be able to get out that gold mine, and then we will likely be done there at the 79%. Not quite what Nazar was looking for. Great value from the open, but just not enough to push through and get that one down completely.
Final attack.
And they were already up a near 5% average before that attack. Now they're up a 6% average. We'll have to see how this one can go from Tian coming in with a Zap Yeti attack, 5 lightning spells, and an Earthquake coming in here to deal mass amounts of damage, destroy these defenses. The Scatter Shot goes down. Great use of the Earthquake to get damage on 2 bows in the Eagle Artillery, setting up nicely for this Grand Warden to walk out some of these key structures and set up this funnel. Gotta be careful that the Royal Champion does not get too close. I don't see any headhunters in this composition, so you don't want that Royal Champion locking on to the Grand Warden here.
Yes, he has to be very careful of that, but Tian is a very experienced attacker. He had the highest hit rate for Nishang Dance in the 3rd qualifier, getting 3 stars out of their 4 matches. Remember, Nishang Dance won all of their 4 matches. They moved all of the way through to the golden ticket, and we will be finding out who gets this month's golden ticket in the next matchup with Existence and Indian Clashes. But can Tian continue his success from the previous qualifier? He's managed to get the funnel set up incredibly well here, Bash. The Yetis move into the base, but I do note that the healers move across to the... Oh no, they're back to the Yetis, which is a good thing here for Tian as he charges into the base.
Those healers couldn't make up their mind where they wanted the support. Here come those Hog Riders from the top side, and they are having a nice run through. However, they catch that giant bomb right here. We got the healers back on the Queen as she's locked onto by that single target Inferno. May force out her ability right here. I don't see any freeze spells, so has to use the ability, but I don't see the Royal Champion in here. Is the Royal Champion still being held for later? Maybe trying to get as much value as possible with a lot of witches. Remember, those witches will spawn skeletons to protect and tank through those singles, but the singles locked onto the Queen again, Judo.
And the Clan Castle troops come out to rub salt in the wounds. This is where the Royal Champion can come in to try and support. Notice the open compartments that we talk about so much. It allows the witches in towards the single target Infernos, but there's so much distraction down here, Bash. The enemy Archer Queen, the Clan Castle, and the single Infernos continue to do damage, but with the Royal Champion's ability, he gets a little bit of damage, but I think it is still too much for Tian of Nishang Dance.
I don't think he's going to be able to get quite to the 3-star here with that splash damage on the back end of the base, not to mention that single target Inferno. However, he is running up a commanding percentage here. Remember, they're already up huge on percent, and this is just going to push them further away and probably force Clash Champs to need a triple on their final attack. We'll have to see what the percentages look like, but in my opinion, I think that Clash Champs is going to have to 3-star on their last attack after that one, Banks.
Yes, Bash.
Coming in here to finish off this war, and I kind of misspoke there. I forgot that Clash Champs got the triple. My bad, guys. It's 9-9, so technically they don't have to triple, but you want a triple here. Come on, Judo. We need a 3-star. We need the hype leading into the final, and we got Stefan coming in with the hybrid.
I am going to back you up here, Bash, because I think Clash Champs do need the 3-star. I don't think that Nishang Dance are going to put a low percentage 2-star up. Even if they don't get the 3-star, they will keep the percentage high. But it is anybody's game. Nishang Dance, by not getting the 3-star in that final attack, means that Clash Champs, the winners of ESL Benelux, could take down the 3rd seed of the World Championships. Time will tell. We are into the final attacks. A Yeti Blimp starting out this attack, Bash, will sneak the Town Hall, and the perfect start for Stefan.
And here we go. Those Clan Castle troops are pulled out. We got a Witch. We got the Inferno Dragon. And this one's going to be a tough Clan Castle for this Queen to get rid of. However, that Inferno Dragon is up far enough that she was able to get it out early. And the Freeze and Poison combo going to help out with that Witch right here as well. Witch is going to get taken care of. One shot from that Queen. He's going to set up really nicely. Set up for this hybrid. Get the pathing that he wants. And he's going to have a really nice L shape for the back end of this base after he gets this Queen charge moving through here.
Indeed he is, and with the base, notice that it is symmetrical. Everything on the left-hand side is mirrored on the right-hand side. Now what that means is he does not have to use any troops to send his queen in a particular direction. He just deploys her, and whichever way she goes, he adapts to attack from that side of the base. And that is what you see now. The king on the outside taking out the trash buildings to try and force the hybrid into the middle. Here it comes, Bash, but we do still have two scatter shots and an eagle, which are dangerous for this attack.
That's right, finishing on two scatter shots, and the eagle can be devastating for these hogs and miners working through here. Like, here we go, that Grand Warden's Eternal Tome protecting all the troops. That scatter shot is getting off so many pop shots here on those hog riders, and now onto the royal champion. And the eagle artillery, nothing went up there, Judo. The eagle stands strong. Oh no! That scatter shot did so much damage to these troops on the bottom side, but he's got to backtrack and get to that eagle somehow. The queen's still at full health with her ability, though.
He's got a chance. He has the super wall breaker to try and get the archer queen in. The king is trying his best at the top. Now, Stefan is currently competing with the Clash champs in the Global Clash Cup community tournament, and he has a 50% hit rate in that. Now, this means that he has a 50% chance on average of taking down this base. If he gets it, he might get the victory over Nishang Dance, but things are slowing down with 30 seconds. I don't think the queen has enough time to get up there to the eagle artillery, but I think he would have got this one done had he had a bit more time.
Yeah, perhaps just needed an extra 30 seconds or so here for the queen to walk strong and finish this one off. But because he does have that super wall breaker, which would have helped out quite a bit to reach that other cannon. But man, 7 seconds just not going to quite be enough. A really high percentage 2-star. If they couldn't get the triple, that's exactly what they wanted to do. But runs out of time there, and it's a 95. Almost got there. The hybrid, man, that hybrid just got destroyed by the scatter shot there. And we're gonna have Unic coming in for Nishang Dance, a zap hybrid of his own. And let's see if this one can finish off. We got 17 miners, 8 hog riders, 5 healers for an epic queen charge. Judo, this is gonna be a strong finish here. They need a 70% 2-star to secure this war, and the way they've been performing, they should be able to secure that no problem.
89.5%, their current average, Bash. I think Unic will have a little bit of a safe plan here, and the hybrid attack can be relatively safe. We've seen multiple times where the queen has gone in the wrong direction and the hybrid has been drawn in towards the town hall. But if the queen goes down early, it could be disaster. Now, the Inferno Dragon is charging up, but he gets through it with relatively ease, gets the super wall breaker in. The queen will get to the town hall, and I think he's looking good here to win this war for Nishang Dance.
Great opening here with this queen charge. Queen's going to go ahead and secure that town hall, and he's going to have amazing pathing for the hybrid. We will see that king and perhaps the siege barracks coming right up there at the 12 o'clock position. And we'll have those hogs and miners follow through right near 11 maybe. What is being tanked down at the bottom? Was it the king and barrack? The king and the barracks actually on the bottom side of the base, as I misspeak here. The hybrid gonna push right through the middle of this base. An interesting decision here for Unic. Just had to prove me wrong, but that's okay. The Warden's Eternal Tome protects these troops through that scatter shot, and he's got a strong push through as we push up towards that 70% mark.
Oh, I love the fact that we have open wall compartments on the outside for the king and the wizards and Pekka to get in there, help the hybrid through. We are already at the mid-60s. Surely this is a 70% bash, and even the 3 stars incoming. There is the victory for Nishang Dance. They will be taking home 10,000 gems between their team, but they want to wrap this one up in style. Show you they are ready for this year's World Championship Finals. Unic coming in strong with a 3-star here, surely using the hybrid bash.
What a strong finish here for Nishang Dance. Still has that king's ability. As you mentioned, that king's just been weaving in and out of all these compartments and dealing mass amounts of damage, and he's going to look to finish this one off here with 30 seconds remaining, and it's not even going to be close. Those miners going to get that archer tower down. King's ability to finish off the army camp. Banks, what a performance from Nishang Dance, our 3rd qualified clan for the World Championship.
Nishang Dance going out in style with a triple from Unic. Congratulations, you have won our 4th...